Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am Old Man 102. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to FS25 on the 7 Species Homestead map. Now, this is the first episode I am recording since the patch, and I went in and I deleted my shader cache, so everything does have to cache back in. So we'll give that a minute, but since we're in here and I wanted to do this on camera, I just want to go back and check the mining materials really quick. We'll just randomly check a few of them. This one should be salt. It is. Cool. This one should be sand. It is. And we'll just randomly check one more. I think this one should be coal. Yeah, so we're fine. So I don't think we broke anything. But so what I want to get done this episode is I want to cut in at least one field, and we got to figure out where I want to stop, because like I said, I want to save room over here, or maybe back here. Maybe we'll buy this farmland next because it has a forest on it, and this will be our production area. I think I like that. So I think we're going to come back here and drag a field in. I think my hoping my tractor's back here. No? I thought I brought it back here and put it on the edge of our property to bring a field in. I guess not. Alright, so you're there. Truck is there. Tree cutter's there. Okay, you're here. So I didn't make it past. I didn't make it very far, did I? So like I said, I want to leave some room up here for more production. So I think I'm going to leave some room. We can push the production over back that way to the right. Leave room maybe there for some animal pens. Alright, let's get zoomed out as far as I can. Let's leave a little bit of room. I don't want to go right to the edge of our property where we are now. Let's leave a little bit of room for grass. So I'm thinking maybe about here. Alright, let's go allow create fields. And we shall drop her in. I'll try and drive a straight line with my Xbox One control. Moving on its own, the joystick, it's a little bit tough. Try and get a straight line through here. Kind of sort of keeping an eye on the pattern on the grass texture. And we're going to ignore this dirt road up here. And I want to get a couple of, I think, long, skinny fields. And these clouds are not helping. Those shadows are not helping. Me trying to get a straight line up this this grass texture. And then again, we'll leave a little bit of room on this side for error and for us to turn around. Alright, so I'm thinking about there. Now, I would like to get two longer fields in here. So I want to go a little bit less than about halfway across. So let me let's pull this up. Let's go to farmlands. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to get a very wide field in, because I do want to run another field down this side. So maybe, let's see. Let me jump out of here a second. Oh no, so because here's where our property is going to end. Okay, so I'm not going to get very long very wide fields in. Alright, let's drop that. Oh, went a little wide there. Alright, let's see if we can't clean that up. Alright, yeah, so let's get that picked up. How do we look over here? Can I get... it's going to be hard with these ruts in the... Nope, and it's going to push it out a little bit further. I just went from bad to worse. Alright, I'm not going to even try and straighten this field up. It is what it is. But I hope everyone is doing well today. It is Wednesday, the 28th of May as I record this. Or do I just make one big field back here? Oh, these clouds are not helping. All right, let's get you stopped about there. Alright, I know this is probably going to go over a little bit. Of course. Oh well, it is what it is. Yo! She spun out on me. You know what? That is a pretty decent sized field. Alright, and I do want to leave some grass between these two fields. About a mower's width. Now this, again, this field over here may be a little bit more narrow. And I'll probably run it a little bit closer to our property line. So we have a little bit of room for error. Now let me come over to this side so I can see about where to end this field. Well, this is going to have a little bit of an ugly end to it. Oh, sure, now I can't see the pattern in the grass at all. Oh, it is, in real life, it is cold and raining and just miserable. Like, I came home from work and kicked the heat back on. That's how bad it is today. We're supposed to get rain pretty much on and off now until right through Saturday morning. More on than off. The heck, it was acting like we were driving through water and there is no water plane there. Alrighty. Kind of, yeah, it's going to be out a little bit far. That's alright. AI will just have to figure it out. Probably could have went over a little bit further to the left, but it gives us a little bit of room between this and our grass meadow. Oop, too far. Well, this ain't gonna go very good, is it? Nope. I give up. They are what they are at this point. Alright, that one was really bad. Let's see if we can maybe get a half a plow length in here to fix that. Yep, again, it's going to go from bad to worse. Yeah. It is what it is. Alright, let's turn off allow create fields. Now I imagine both of these are going to need lime. Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, I'm not even going to well, do I want to try and straighten this line up over here? Oh, the heck with it. I don't even know if I left a... yeah, there's no water there. I don't know if I left a mower's width here. Couple pallets of firewood. We're going to be getting to a point where we're going to need to be sleeping here soon. Alright, we are going to need lime. Might as well top her off. I should probably move the lime over to the silo. It'll be much easier to load. Yo. Oh, it's going to be stuck. I fixed this where it didn't add the extra weight in. It just doesn't like it. Now, is it going to let me do this with a hired help? Do the headland. Let me see what you'll do if I hire you. You're just going to sit there and not move, are you? I fixed this. It took the weight off of it. Well, apparently you can't drive straight. Alright, so you do your thing. Alright, so we don't have you running yet, but I have a reason for that. You should be pretty good. 274,000, yeah. Don't have anything to grain to make seeds with yet. We have solid fertilizer, we have liquid fertilizer. You don't need anything. I want to get a little bit of clay over here because we're going to get into a new factory soon. You've got plenty of grass. You've got plenty of wood chips. We don't have to worry about any of our factories, I don't think, before we sleep tonight. Which we're not going to do anytime soon. You've got plenty of wood. And you've got plenty of wood chips and coal. Alright, so there's nothing we need to do there. Did we have any clay in here? And can't. Oh, I need my tractor. I can't. I can't do anything without my tractor. Coal, silt, iron, stones. No, we're going to need some clay. Alright, well, you we have turned off because we don't need any more saplings. You guys... Let's come over here. Plenty of water, plenty of compost. Plenty of water, plenty of compost. Alright, you're 100% fertilized. You, the next growth stage, need some fertilizer. You are good to go. You are good to go. Oh, you need plowing. That's right. We bought this as it is, but we're not going to plow it. Now, we do have a section of land here. It's not that big, but we can't do anything with it until we take the corner of this forest out, which I believe we do own. Yeah, so we got to take this whole corner of the forest out before I can even think about putting a field in over here. And we may use this area here for our animals. But I definitely need, not that one, probably this farmland next. This is where Mammoth Mill is, yeah. I'm going to need this farmland next because I want to put our factories... Actually, we need both of these. So I want to put my factory starting in here, pretty much. And then... this is mostly all forest. This one is mostly all forest. We won't need an all forest one anytime soon. Probably end up with this one, but again, I'm going to need this because I want to get I don't want to use this space here. I want to leave this open, but I want to use this space behind these two factories for more factories. So I have the feeling this area here is going to be our factory area, so that's why I want to pick up 12 and 13. We probably won't put any more fields in until we pick up 26. Because other than this little corner of the forest here, we should be able to get a couple of good fields in there. Unfortunately, until these two fields are done, we really don't have anything to do. We're going to need to get it seed, get them... get them limed, get them seeded, get them rolled. What kind of contracts do we have? We don't have a cultivator. Don't have a corn header. Don't have a tractor to take the plow out. Do we want to borrow this equipment? I don't want to get into it. We can go cut some dead wood really quick, make $750. Okay, we're probably going to take over for the lime because there's really nothing we can do until we get a second tractor. I'll ride with you to the end and then we're going to take over. See how he's driving all cattywampus? Yeah, that's going to be me as well. I'm going to... Oh my goodness. I'm going to get the lines turned on just so I can... have an idea of where I'm going to get a straight line going. close to a straight line as I can get it. Between my joystick being messed up and these ruts in the field from the plow marks and the ground deformation, it's almost impossible to run a straight line. Get this video done to figure out what I'm having for dinner tonight. I have no leftovers. My whole cooking and eating schedule is messed up because of the holiday weekend. I don't even think I have a can of SpaghettiOs to throw in the microwave. Maybe a breakfast sandwich night. Again, I'm trying to get videos done during the week so I can spend the weekend modding again. I want to work on some factories, and I want to work on the new map. A couple of missed bits here and there. Man, it is just pouring down the rain. And then at some point, since it's going to rain pretty much Wednesday, Thursday, Friday into Saturday morning, at some point on Sunday, by the time the grass dries out, I'm going to need to cut it. So that's going to take time away from YouTube and modding. I gotta do a little bit of work from home this weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, because it's month-end close. With finance. Alright. Oh man, yeah, look. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a smaller plow, I think, and come over here and straighten these corners up. That's right, we don't even have a harvester yet. Good thing I didn't take that harvesting contract. So one of the first things I have on the list, or one of the next things I have on the list, I should say, is the harvester. Which I still might put another factory down instead to get us a little bit more cash coming in. We'll see how much money we make after we sleep tonight. This thing is just walking to the left, constantly pushing my joystick back to the right. Oh, this field may be a little bit wider than the last one. All right. Okay, why is this line not even close? All right, I'm going to hug it to the left. I don't want to miss that little skinny strip up the entire length of the field. Yeah, I'm going to have to fix... I'm going to get a smaller plow and fix the end of this field. Try and get it squared back up. Then we get another tractor. I'm going to make it a dually. Use the dually for field work, and then use this guy for logging or whatever we need to do with road trips or whatever we need to do with it. Go into the mines. I'll just call it non-field work. How's that? All right. Alright. You dropped off. Alright. Hopefully this will be enough seed. We're going to change this one to oh, this is the one that doesn't do hemp. Crap. I wanted to do hemp. This one doesn't do hemp. The one that oh, crap. The one Winston made does, the John Deere. This one does hemp. But it doesn't do something that the one we have does. Alright, there's 20 listed there. Alright, where are the cedars hiding? Yeah, see, this one does more than that one, but it doesn't have hemp. And I don't know why. So I wanted to get Outlaws up and running. We're going to use the oat field. You know what? Let's throw wheat in because we can use it for both TMR and chicken. So let's just go, yeah, we'll just throw the wheat in. Even if we have a wheat field between chicken, pig food, and seeds, we can use the, we'll be able to use it. And then once we have a little bit of extra money, we'll have to get that other cedar for hemp. After we're done harvesting the wheat, we can always flip this over to a hemp field. I wanted to get the Outlaws factory down and running. Well, we can always use it for flour as well. Oh, we got plenty of seeds and fertilizer. All right. And then this one. We're going to throw cotton in here. So we can get into fabric and clothing. So we're going to be getting sheep sooner than later. Alright, we're going to need more. Maybe. I was going to say, we're probably going to need more than one pass down the middle. I don't know, maybe. It means we're also going to need a cotton harvester. I don't know if I ever picked up a modded one. I can't remember. Oh, look at this. We got to drive in the ruts. These are two nice fields. I'm not going to complain. Other than being a little cattywampus on the end of that one, it's not bad. We get this harvest done, I'll try and straighten it up a little bit. Alright, well, now we just need the roller. Again, I don't think we'll get them rolled this episode, but we'll get it set up. I'm actually thinking, though, another tractor is going to be first on the list. We've got a little bit of time before we need a harvester. I'm sure we can get at least 2 more game days before we need to start buying harvesters. Oh, might as well start over here. May have time to get one of the two fields done. I think I was thinking about messing around with Courseplay. It's a lot more friendly than the in-game helper. Alright, so now I can see the difference in soil going in this direction. It's going to be easy to see this difference. Yes, it is. No! Slide back. Come on. Yeah, just as easy to see the difference in texture going in this direction as well. Looks like I'm going to need 4 passes per field. Yeah, this coming weekend I have a feeling I'm not going to get much work done on the new map. I'm going to probably spend most of my time on updates and factories. Come on, stay to the left. Oh, come on. Jesus Christ. Freaking Giants physics. Yeah, we'll get this next field next time. And probably sleep tonight, get into a new day, see how much money we can make, and then what we want to do with that money. We're going to need at least one new farmland if we want to put factories down. I have a feeling we're not going to get a harvester next time. I think I'm going to focus on another farmland and get a couple more factories running. Get the mill running, I want to get the mill running, the carpentry money running so we can start making desks and get that income. And then I want to get the new factory done that's not been released yet, where we can make products out of clay. Well, by the time this video goes out, that may be released because I'm going to get it to the Patreons this Friday. So yeah, so by the time this, because I'm about a week ahead on videos, so by the time this video goes up, the Patreons will definitely have that new factory. That new factory may even be public by the time this video goes up, or real close to going public. And I want to putz around with the winery this weekend, and I want to putz around with a I want to do something with mushrooms and charcoal. I'm going to do some like grilled mushrooms maybe. We could take our raw mushrooms, our charcoal, turn it into even more money. maybe some grilled fish, grilled mushrooms, maybe some grilled peppers and tomatoes. Just not going to go too crazy, but I do want to expand what we can use that product for. Oh, come on, Jesus, Giants. I don't need this BS with this turning in 100 different directions bullshit. But I'm going to leave it here before this really pisses me off. I'll pick it up here next episode. I am Old Man 102. Please smash that like and subscribe on your way out and have an awesome day.